I am writing an article to parents about how they can help their kids with mathematics, especially elementary kids. And this seems like this is a really good opportunity to demonstrate the actual process that I go through when I'm collaborating with AI to write new documents. This is real life. I have no idea what's going to happen, but this is the process that I go through, and I'm going to show it to you in the next few minutes. The first place I always start is with a prompt. And this is the only part that I actually have already developed. From here on out, we're going to see what happens. So here's where I always start. What am I trying to do? Write an article, my main topic, who is it to, and so forth. What do I want people to get out of it, basically? So what is my end goal here? And then, and this is the part that a lot of people miss, is I'm actually going to give my ideas. Here's what I'm thinking about including, what I would like to convey. If we miss this part, we could say, AI, here's what I want you to do, go off and do it. And it's going to sound a bit like AI wrote it. But I'm the author of this, and I've got real information and real ideas that I want to make sure are conveyed. So I list them out here. So here's all the stuff that I'm thinking about, and you would put in whatever you're putting in. But then I do something which I think is critical to the process. Okay, I'm going to ask the AI to critique my ideas, to stress test them. Do they make sense? Are there overlaps? Is there anything that is missing? Based on, and I'm going to point it where I want it to look, based on research in math, developmental stages for math, etc. What else should be added and what might we remove? So I'm actually going to get the AI to critique my ideas first. So let me go ahead and just grab all of that and drop it into a new chat window. I have no idea what we're going to get. We're doing this for real. So there's my stuff, and the AI is just zipping away. All right, overall assessments. I'm going to read really quickly because for your purposes, the important thing is not the content, it's that process, right? But this is a real thing that I'm writing, so I'm going to look at it. Overall assessments, good. I kind of don't need the research at this particular point yet. Areas of overlap. Yes, helping children identify times and everyday experiences. Okay, yes, those are definite overlaps. Yep, I can see that. So this is like me going to my colleague next door and saying, here's what I'm thinking about. What do you think about what I'm thinking about? Critique me. Let's dig a little deeper and actually engage in some back and forth intellectual conversation around the ideas that I'm considering presenting. So, areas that are missing. All right, so a little feedback on the feedback. I don't like the part about math vocabulary. It's too much at this time. All right, so it says you're missing this. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want it. All right, so I'm going to review very quickly, and this is where my professional judgment and my own professional expertise comes into play, plus an understanding of what my purpose is. Remember, AIs don't have goals and purposes. I do. The people do. So I need to weigh the ideas against my purpose. Estimation. Yeah, that's a good one to add. Spatial reasoning, geometry and fractions. Yes, I like that. Representations. Well, yes. But not for this. Also skip the ideas about representations. Okay. So some things I like, some things I don't like. Probably one of the most overlooked skills when using AI is knowing when to say no. Productive attitudes, mistakes in learning after over. Yeah, that's all good. I like that. Build positive math attitudes. Everyday math. Yes, yes, yes. Talking about, yes. Breaking them apart, putting them back together. For fractions, right? Because that's the key to later success in mathematics. Fractions. All good, all good. What can be removed or reduce? Parents do not need to teach math lessons. Hurrah! I agree with that 100%. Okay. Then with let's say then the other ideas are great. So I'm providing feedback on my feedback. Can you group them into a set of overarching concepts? All right, so take all of that, now combine it. Based on your ideas, 1, key elements, good. Key math in everyday life, yes. Parts and wholes, okay. All good, but the everyday life experiences should be last, because that's what we're leading up to, and that's me having an idea about my goal and so forth. So I'm providing some feedback on the ideas. Okay. Now that we've got that, we've gone back and forth on the ideas, which is really the most important part of the process, building the ideas and the conceptual framework and sort of the major groupings that will be discussed in the document. All good, all good, all good. I'm looking at it for completeness. I'm looking at it for flow, for organization, for the logic from beginning to end, summary, for parent-friendly concepts. Do. Okay. This works for me. Now I'm going to start moving towards the drafting stage. Prepare a detailed outline. Make sure to include real-life examples. Okay. This is sort of my last check before we actually start writing. I want to see an outline. How are all the pieces going to fit together? And what are the elements or components or content that go with the major blocks? All right. Title suggestions, purpose, key messages. Okay. Again, I don't need the research piece. Great if I'm writing to an academic or another professional, but this is going to parents, right? Groups you combine, separated object, good. All right, now, looking at this, I think we are on the right track. And I see that number 4, the everyday examples, run the mindset, is number 4. Is there number 5? Shouldn't be. Research. Okay, and then the conclusion. Good, I like it. Okay. Prepare a draft using, and I've got my own style saved here, book writer style. If you don't have your own writing styles saved, so it sounds like you, go see the video about how to make AI write like a human. The third strategy in there is about developing your own customized, personalized writing style. So it's worth doing. Keep it under 300 words. 300 words is about double-spaced, full page. And that's kind of what I want. Too much, nobody's going to read it, and I won't accomplish my purpose. That's something that only I know, not the AI. So I actually have to provide those instructions. And what I'm going to do at this point is, my last step is to look at style. So we have the content, we have the ideas, we have the flow, we have the organization, we've got the first draft. The final thing is style and some nitpicking. Paragraphs, sentence structure, tone. Do I need any more examples? Do I need any information to be added into this? And I'm going to provide that feedback to the AI and ask for some revisions. And that is how I go from my original idea all the way through the draft of the article, in this case, that I'm going to distribute. So there you go, a real life example, how to use AI and how to collaborate with AI to actually write something meaningful and important. I hope you found this useful. Take care.